Hey YouTube, Dan Ottawa here, coming at you with my first Evolution Cup team, and I wanted to run a double dragon team because I thought double dragon was going to be very strong in this meta because the dragon breath is so strong, and a lot of things in this league are glassy, and then body slams is actually becomes pretty quickly even with dragon breath damage. And I paired it with, because the backline somewhat deals, like I thought Vigoroth to be everywhere, and I know that Vigoroth is going to cause problems, so I ran initially Haunter with Sludge Bomb. So what I'm going to show you is I start off really well, and then I lost a bunch in a row, and I'm going to show you why, and I'm going to show you why I will not run double dragon in this meta. And it's not because there's just ice Pokemon, it's because a lot of these other Pokemon have ice type moves. So always want to try and draw out either a Vigoroth or a ice, and I grabbed the Vigoroth, which is fine. Like, this is what I want to see. I don't want my zweilous to see this, so I'd rather see it here. I'll take the move. The problem with this team also is that, like, it's kind of classy. I found that, like, there's only a couple really tanky Pokemon in this meta, and neither of these three are them. So it's a kind of a classy team, and I don't love it. So grab the shield here, that's fine. Probably coming with Haunter. At this point, I'll shield once. I assume they can get to a Bulldoze, so I'll shield once and just farm down and come out loaded with energy. So they do body slam bait me, knowing that they can just get to 2 body slams here, which is, again, fine because it's double resisted, but it's still chip damage, and Haunter's glassy, right? So even that chip damage puts me pretty low, and I'm running Sludge Bomb on here, and Sludge Bomb does well in neutral situations, like almost takes out the Vigoroth too. I've landed a Sludge on the Vigoroth and does pretty good damage here. I let the first Poison Fang go, which is fine because I can obviously just want to shield the second one anyways. Gets the body slam spam here, and this is where sort of Dragon Breath body slam spam is going to outpower here. So it's not like dragons don't have play in this meta, but I'm just going to show you a couple of the matchups in the back end. I lost like a bunch in a row, and then I switched the team up of why I think it's kind of weak. So got the one off, got the shield with the first one. Here's the body slam spam. Should take this out, and now it's just we almost both take each other out, and now I do Shadow Claw down for the win. And Haunter into zweilous, so this is a bad lead, right, because they're dark, which is fine. I'm going to get out of here in a second. I do get out into my own zweilous here. Don't know why I went to that instead of Dragonair. I kind of just figure like they got their own zweilous, so I'll just come with mine. And they come in with Nidorina, which is okay. Spammy, like already they're out of move, and it's just a Poison Jab, Poison Fang, kind of just like your Nidoqueen, but obviously it doesn't hit as hard, but more bulky because it's like an XL, right? So I can get one off here. I'm down a shield, which is not ideal, but I now have Haunter again to just be able to come in, fully farm. I resist all the poison move, and now I will be able to come out with multiple moves here. And this is before I knew about Ice Punch, because I'm running Sludge Bomb because Sludge Bomb does, you just have a move to throw against Vigoroth, which almost takes it out. You have a move to throw against just all these other Pokemon in neutral situations that take it out. And then you're going to see in game, I think it's 4 here, that I do a mirror match and the Haunter has Ice Punch. And I'm like, oh, that's actually not a bad move either. And we'll go over like the pros and cons of each. So out comes a Golbat. That's fine. I hope that I should be able to get to 2 body slams here. 2. So there's one. There's a second one. I think we see Impede there, which is nice too. They may undercharge to try and get a couple more wing attacks off, because that's what I would do. So it doesn't take me out. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I'm out of move. They're out of move, but you know what? It's just a Poison Jab. And again, all resisted. Or Poison Fang. Resisted. Can I fully farm down? I can. Sludge Bomb, zweilous, goodbye. And then I was like, okay, like this team's working. It's doing all right. And then the losses started. So mirror match here, Haunter. It's just like these mirror matches go so fast, and I'm like, oh no. I was trying to catch, and they tried to catch, and we both tried to catch, and they caught right into an ice, right? So the problem is if you don't try to draw out this ice immediately, my Haunter's like almost dead now. They are going to get a move off here, but I didn't think they can get to Aurora Beam. Do they get to Aurora Beam? No, it's just body slam. Most of these, so they get back to back. So Celia's pretty spammy. They're unlike, I think they have some, I saw a couple. One ran Water Pulse, one ran Aurora Beam, which is a nice move. But for the most part, you're just going to get them with Body Slam spam. So they shield once, and I'm going to grab a second shield here. So I'm thinking, great, this game is mine, probably, because now I just took, and they have a freaking Charmer in the back. It's a water Charmer at that, but it's a Charmer. And now they have a shield, so I now have 2 shields, which is no good to me here. And I will go down with 2 shields in hand because I did not think that they would have. So they had they have an ice in the back, which I can't do anything about, and they have a charm in the back, right? So that's a hard counter loss you can't do much about. That's fine. Here, why do you run? Is this the ice? So why do you run Sludge Bomb versus Ice Punch on Haunter? So this is where you would run Sludge Bomb. Because look at that. That almost takes this out. And then I catch a Bulldoze too. So great combo play there. Almost take it out. Catch a Bulldoze. And here comes your Dusclops. And I know Dusclops has Ice Punch. So Dusclops in itself takes out this whole team. And again, like some people run Vigoroth double. So I'm like, I know I can shield one. I think I don't know the counts and I like over farm and they get another one off. I have to shield if I remember, something like that, or they shield and I have to shield back. Either way, it's spammy and it's got Ice Punch. And no, I think this is the matchup with the Haunter in the back, double Ghost. And then their Haunter has Ice Punch. Yeah, so I get a move off here thinking, okay, great. They're going to have Shadow Punch, not going to take me out. Sludge Bomb would take me out from this range for the zweilous. But I'm thinking, like, no problem. I'll outpace them. And then they hit me with the Ice Punch. And I'm just like, okay. So I can't take it out. It's put me really, really low that I'm now in, like, farm down range here. One of these two farm down range, and then I think I get farmed down and taken out with the move. So the problem is, on top of just farm down there, and I'm taken out here. So the problem is, on top of having dragons like Zweilous, which is weak to counter Vigoroth, which is everywhere today, and Ice type Pokemon, I've seen a couple Celios, right? I saw a few of them. There's also Haunter, and there's Dusclops that also have Ice Punch moves. So it just kind of like, and between doing like super effective with the Dragon Breath to each other in mirror matches, which does a lot of damage, the Vigoroth, which can deal with Zweilous, the Ice type Pokemon, the Pokemon with double Ice type moves, being, what else? There was something else that I ran. The Charmer, right? The unexpected Charmer, which I saw a couple times today. It just seems like there's too much out there to run double dragon successfully. And here comes the Dusclops again. I was looking to build a Dusclops. So first of all, now that we're almost at the end of the video, I do not have as many Pokemon as I thought I did. I do have a team coming up with like my second team. After this team didn't work, I just like, let's go easy with the team that I know. And I went Vigoroth, Golbat, and I built one up. So it's like a fun Pokemon, which is actually really, really strong. So I'll show you guys that on Monday. So those two plus that one I built up. But for the most part, like I don't have a Dusclops because I don't have the XLs for it. I like look for it. I'm like, oh, I don't have the XLs for it. I have Magneton and a Graveler built, so I could do that, but it's double weak to fighting. So I'd have to do something like a I wish I had a Dusclops, because a Dusclops, Magneton, a Graveler would probably be a good team. So I don't have I've already spent, I don't know, a couple 200 and somewhat thousand dust building up this other Pokemon, and I built up the Charmer there. Actually, before I went to this Vigoroth team, I tried that Charmer, Brion or whatever it's called, and it's interesting because it's not a fairy. It's just a pure water. So when you get into the matchup against Dragonair, sure, you're doing super effective, but the Dragon Breaths are doing neutral, and then the Body Slams are coming spamming and doing neutral. So you win it if you shield, but it's not like just like domination, right? So that and it's very, very slow to charge. So I'll try and do one more team with it, but I really did not love it. But yeah, so that's the team. How would I modify this if I wanted to? You would need to put something in the back. I would get rid of one of the dragons. Replace one of the dragons with... could replace it with the Vigoroth. I played the Vigoroth Dusclops match in my second team coming on Monday. And they have Ice Punch. So they can't throw... The Hex is resisted and the Ice Punch does not do a lot. I think you just get outpaced because they can like launch Ice Punches like super fast and it takes a long time to get to the Bulldozers, and the Bulldoze only does like... It doesn't even do 50%, right? So I think you lose that match. So you could go there, but then you're in kind of trouble there. Could do... I'm trying to think what else is... Like, it's tricky. Dusclops is tricky just given how tanky it is. But yeah, so that is team number 1. Like I said, I would not run it the way it is. I would modify it. And that's it. I'll probably just do whatever, because what's this weekend? One of the unique Gyarados raid days or whatever. So I'll just throw up a couple shorts on weekends. And then I will get to a few more teams early next week for this. And that is what we'll do. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me know how your day 1 went. Let me know what you used. And if you had any success. And I will see you guys in the next one.